Dear friends, I myself, Dr. Bharat Parab, discussing the topic Euclid's 5 postulates. Postulate number 1: a straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. Okay, that means these are 2 points A and B. A straight line may be drawn from one point to another point. Okay, look at this explanation. Uh, The postulate states that a straight line may be drawn from one point to another point, but in fact, only one line can be drawn from two distinct points, okay, and not more than one line. Got it? There are two distinct points, and only one line can be drawn, not more than one line, joining these 2 points, okay. Or this is another way of expressing it. There can be unique line joining 2 points. There can be unique line joining these 2 points, any 2 points, okay, any two distinct points. This fact was taken as axiom, okay. So axiom 1: given two distinct points, there is a unique line that passes through them, okay. Try to understand this. This is very easy, okay. So little explanation on this axiom 1. Read it again. Given two distinct points, there is a unique line that passes through them. Okay. Consider 2 points P and Q as follows. These are 2 points. This is P, this is Q, and we will have a look on this comment. Think of number of lines passing through point P and Q separately. How many lines are passing through only P? Many lines, infinite number of lines. And same case with Q, okay, infinite number of lines pass through Q, okay. So answer is here, infinite, okay. But how many of all these lines from P pass through Q? How many out of many of these lines, okay, how many lines from P pass through Q? Only one line, PQ, only one, PQ. Similarly, how many of all these lines from Q pass through P? Now come to this point. Out of many or infinite number of lines passing from Q, how many of them pass through P? Only one, UP. Okay, only one, UP or PQ. So we can say that there is only one line passing through both the points P and Q. This statement is self-evident and hence taken as an axiom. Okay, the statements which are self-evident, okay, are taken as axiom. Okay, the second postulate, postulate number 2: a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Okay, this is CD. This is a terminated line. This can be produced on C side indefinitely and also from D side indefinitely. Okay, so we will go through the comment here. What we now denote as a line segment, in this case CD, we denote this as line segment. Euclid called it as terminated line. Okay, that means same. Line segment is same as terminated line. This term was used by Euclid. Okay, and nowadays we are using this term a line segment. Okay, so we can see that line segment CD can be produced indefinitely on both the sides. Okay, and third postulate: a circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. Okay, circle can be, circle can be drawn, so it is very easy to understand. Okay, all these or both these statements are self-evident statements and hence taken as postulates. Okay, postulate number 4: all right angles are equal to one another. Look at these angles, these are all right angles. This is 90°, this also measures 90°, and this also measures 90°. So we can see that all right angles measure 90° and are equal to one another. Okay. Now postulate number 5. This is Euclid's language. Little difficult to understand, but we will try to understand this. Okay. See postulate 5. If a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together less than two right angles, then two straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the sum of the angles is less than two right angles. Okay, so very difficult to understand? No, I am reading it again, and just listen to the comments very carefully. Okay, so look at this diagram. This is a line L1, this is line L2, this is I1, that is interceptor. Okay, this is angle A1, this is angle A2. Okay, we have this expression here, the present day language, but we will try to understand this also. Okay, so reading it once again, listen to this very carefully. Okay, if a straight line falling on two straight lines, if a straight line falling on two straight lines, okay, clear to here, if a straight line falling on two straight lines, okay, here, makes the interior angles on the same side of it, makes the interior angles, these angles is talking about. Okay, here we have denoted as A1 and A2, makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together, that means added together, okay, less than two right angles, that means less than 180. Then the two straight lines, okay, if produced indefinitely, okay, meet on that side, will meet on that side on which the sum of the angles is less than two right angles. Okay, they will meet on this side. Okay, now present day language, just this is explanation on this. Sum of the angles A1 and A2 is less than 180. That is the meaning of this. Okay, on the left hand side of the line interceptor I1, this is interceptor, we have denoted this as I1 as resembling this interceptor. Okay, so this is line L1, this is line L2, and this is the interceptor line. This makes the angle A1 and A2. These are called the interior angles. Okay, so sum of the angles A1 and A2 is less than 180. This is less than 180, less than two right angles. Okay, so less than 180. Okay, on left hand side of line, okay, we have deliberately taken it on some side and talking only about left hand side. He has not said about left or right, said same side on which, okay, on which this is less. Okay, I1, then lines L1 and L2, if produced indefinitely, if you try to increase this length, if produced indefinitely, will meet on the left hand side of I1. Okay, got it? That is the meaning of this. Okay, try to read it again and you will definitely understand this. Okay, it's very easy actually. So postulate 1 to 4, this is fifth one. So he's talking about 1 to 4 are simple and are self-evident truths. Okay, as these postulates cannot be proved, these statements are accepted without proof. Okay, this is for postulate 1 to 4. Okay, we will now discuss about postulates and axioms. Okay, so some comment on postulates and axioms. Okay, in ancient time, postulates and axioms, these two terms had different meanings and were used in different places in maths. But nowadays, postulates and axioms are used in place of each other. That means there is no difference. Okay. Now, if a statement is proved, then we accept it as a postulate. Okay. Got it? Now, try to understand this very, very carefully. Okay. The system of axioms is called consistent. Okay, consistent. If two axioms doesn't contradict each other, this is the hashtag mark. Okay, so I am coming to this afterwards. Euclid stated some postulates and axioms which are accepted as universal truths. Okay, so some postulates and axioms were accepted as universal truths, and he used these postulates, which were universal truth, of course. He used these postulates and axioms to prove other statements. Okay, and now here he used a deductive reasoning method. Okay, and this asterisk mark. So I was talking about this. Okay, axiom is a consistent, and this deductive reasoning. So coming here, these two. Okay, please refer explanation on this topic. These two, this topic and this topic. Okay, and postulates and axioms in other videos. Write to me in the comment section and I will send you link if you cannot get it. Okay, over. So going ahead, these statements that were proved are called as propositions or theorems. Euclid deduced 465 propositions in a logical chain using his axioms, postulates, definitions, and theorems. Okay, so we will be using these Euclid's axioms and postulates to prove some of the results. Okay, so we move ahead. Let us collect all these postulates together for reference. Postulate 1, a straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. Postulate 2, a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Postulate 3, a circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. Postulate 4, all right angles are equal to one another. And very important postulate, postulate 5, if a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angle on the same side of it taken together less than two right angles, then the two straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the sum of the angles is less than two right angles. Okay, all these are explained very properly in the main part of the video. Okay, this is Dr. Bharat Parab helping you in your studies. If you have any difficulty in this topic of postulates in Euclid's geometry, let me know through comment section and I shall solve it. Thanking you. Good luck.